Chapter 9, Direct Voice. In clairvoyance, clairaudience, and psychometry, the medium never loses consciousness. If she is a good medium, she may lose some awareness of the material things about her, but no more than one would expect of any other artist who becomes completely absorbed by the work in hand. To all outward appearances, she is as much alive to what is going on around her as anyone else who happens to be present. Inevitably, there are certain dangers attaching to this, since it is one of the characteristics of human nature to receive one's fellows, especially strangers, with a secretly appraising eye and to attempt to judge from their dress, voice and demeanor their probable circumstances and background. This is a factor on which psychic investigators have many times pounced with suspicion. But the truth is that every experienced medium has long since learned to shut visual evidence of this sort rigorously from her mind, though I am prepared to believe that the novice may occasionally fall victim to it, albeit unknowingly. From the time I started to give sittings for clairvoyance, I have never allowed myself to draw any inference from the appearance or behavior of my visitors. I have not done so because I think a preconceived idea based on material considerations of a person's circumstances might influence my clairvoyance, but purely as a precautionary measure for my own satisfaction. For the same reason, I always prefer to be told nothing of the past history and associations of those who sit with me. I'm happiest when confronted with strangers of whom I know absolutely nothing. Then I enjoy the comforting confidence that nothing I say can conceivably be colored by pre-knowledge. Instances of people coming to seek guidance on their problems are by no means rare. It is Red Cloud's advice that they want, of course, not mine. In such cases, it is far more satisfactory from my point of view to exchange the conscious condition for the trance state before transmitting any communication. By so doing, I know that whatever is said in trance will have to come direct from my guide and will not be influenced by any ideas on the subject I may hold. The deep trance is a condition which must be acquired gradually and by easy stages if the medium is not to suffer harm. I have already recounted my first experience when Red Cloud entranced me. On that occasion, and on many others which followed, I was never more than lightly entranced. In this state, the spirit is only partially withdrawn from the body. I retain a drowsy consciousness of what is going on. I hear the voices of the sitters, including my own, as if from afar. I have a strong sense of detachment, of being an onlooker rather than a participant. It is almost a feeling of helplessness as I realize that the words put into my mouth are not my own. This is the state of trance which imposes the least strain on the medium's nervous and physical systems. Red Cloud, of course, fully aware of this, was very patient in his gradual process of preparing me for the deep trances I was to undergo in due course.